Hello everyone and welcome on back for another video. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. We are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing, as I'm sure we can tell from the title, and we will be working with my second paycheck that I received from my full-time job for the month of February. If you are new here, my name is Monet. Welcome to the channel. Here I focus primarily on the cash envelope system, but overall I am just sharing my financial journey on how I am trying to do better with money management, because that is not something I was taught, and with each day I am learning more and more, and I'm hoping to educate and inspire others throughout these videos. So definitely, if that sounds like something you would be into, something you enjoy, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload my next video. So here we are back with our paycheck breakdown sheet. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. If you want to use any of the sheets that you see me use, they are available for a digital download. The link is down below in my description box. I have them available on my website and my Etsy. So here we are, paycheck number 2 for February. I got the date right this time. I got paid on February 23rd from my full-time job. So for this paycheck, we are going to be working with a total of $2,157. This amount is after any taxes have been taken out, my 401k, my healthcare, and tithe. So after all of those deductions, this is what we have to work with. So first things first, we have our expenses. I do the split bill method. So with each paycheck, I put away a portion of my rent. With the new adjustment that's going on with my paychecks, I tend to put more money in the first paycheck, and then the second paycheck is just whatever is left to cover the rent. So from paycheck number 1, I believe I put aside $910, and then for the second half of my rent, I'm going to need a total of $776 to complete that, and that will be due on March 1st. So next we have my good old electricity bill. That will be due on the 25th. If you know, you know, but I had budgeted a $300 budget for this utility this month because it's just getting ridiculous and it's very unpredictable. But thankfully, it is getting a little bit warmer and I'm not having to run my heat as much. So we did get a little decrease in our bill, which I was excited to see. Still high in my opinion, but at least it's not as high as it was last month. So with this paycheck, we have $232 that we have due to pay for electricity. And then moving on to the last expense, here is my gas. Gas is going to be getting $35. This is gas for my car, and I just keep that on my debit card because I go to Costco. Thankfully, my gas budget is a little bit higher, meaning like I have a little bit more money left over because I do the rollover method for my gas, because I am going on a road trip and I'm so excited. I'm leaving Friday night, and yeah, it's gonna require some gas, and I know $35 is not enough, but thankfully I can make up the rest of the amount with the money that I have left over in my gas account. But anyway, totaling everything for my expenses, that means we have $1,043 that we budgeted for that section. All right, moving on, next we have the cash portion. So these are all of the things that I keep within my cash divider, and I carry these funds with me. So first up is spending. Spending is going to get $100, and I definitely plan on using that. I'm sure I told you guys, but I'm going to a concert this weekend, and I'm going to see one of my favorite artists. And if they have some nice merchandise, I will be inclined to purchase that. So hopefully it's not a crazy amount because I only have $100 for my spending. Next we have groceries. Groceries is going to get $140 from this paycheck. Toiletries, that's going to get $20. Clothing is also getting $20, and eating out is getting $30. And that will be a total of $310 for this section. Next, we move on to my sinking funds. First up is annual payments, and that's going to get $40 from this paycheck. Car maintenance is going to get $20. I desperately needed to get a car wash the other day because my car is white and it's been snowing and raining a lot. And my logic is, if it's raining, why do I have to, go to the car wash? Big mistake. This is my first time having a white car. I tend to go to black cars specifically for this reason, because with the dirt from the snow and the rain, it did not wash anything off. It just got brown and disgusting and dirty. And I'm a clean freak, so I had to go to the car wash. So yeah, ran to the car wash, but if I had a black car, I wouldn't have seen it. All right, now we move into my car insurance. That's getting $35. Christmas is going to get $20. Gifts is going to get $10. Household, I budgeted at $10 as well. Medical is getting $5, and travel received $140. All right, so totaling up everything for sinking funds, that gives me $280 that I budgeted there. And then we can move on to our savings. First up is emergency fund, adding $250 there to keep us on track to complete that. And then my Roth IRA. I don't know what I did last week, because I look at my 7,000 savings challenge tracker. I also have this available for a printable if you want to print this out. The max goal for the Roth IRA for 2024 is 7,000, so I'm using this to help me stay on track. But I must have messed up somewhere last week, because as I was doing the calculations, I wasn't adding up to 964, and I know that's how much I should have in, or at least contributed towards, my Roth IRA by the end of this month, and it wasn't adding up. So I was supposed to add 138 plus 138 to this paycheck, giving it a total of $276. But I actually only needed $274 to bring me to the total of $964. So I must not have been paying attention last week, which is understandable because I was running real late for my flight, and it was very hectic because I went to go see my best friend a couple of weeks ago in New Jersey. So that was a hectic morning. So I think I just did a miscalculation somewhere, but it's fine. So we're gonna add $274 to Roth IRA to get us back on track for that. Oh, and let me go ahead and check that off because I didn't even do that. So I account for 2 weeks just because I'm paid bi-weekly, and now we have contributed $964 so far towards the Roth IRA. All right, hopefully that all made sense. But as a total for my savings category, that is $524 that we have there. Lastly, down here we have debt, but I am debt free, so I just leave that section blank. And then down here is the total to withdraw. That is what we will be cash stuffing today. So when I go to the bank, I'm going to withdraw $310 plus $280 plus $250 because I do not take out the Roth IRA. I just transfer that right to the account. So that will give us a total of $840 that we will be cash stuffing today. All right, so I'm going to head to the bank and get the cash. And when I come back, we'll go ahead and get started with the cash stuffing. All right, everyone, so I'm back from the bank. I got our cash right here in our bank bag. This is the bank slip that I presented to the teller to tell her how I wanted my $840. So let's go ahead and lay out our setup, and then I will bring you guys back once we're ready. Got our setup going. We have our cash up at the top, the binder, and the cash dividers. So let me go ahead, set the binder to the side, and we'll get started with our dividers. We are doing the dollar challenge, so any dollars that I have in these categories, I set them to the side, and I'm going to add them to the jar. First up, we have spending. Spending is going to get $100, and I'm going to take that out in 20s. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Adding that to my spending, we have no dollars. So adding this now brings our spending to a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25. So $125 for that. Up next, it is groceries. Groceries getting 140. So taking that out in 20s as well. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. 140 is correct. We do have some singles, so we can add that to the side. And now rolling that into what we had. Now groceries as a total is at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30. So 230, that is perfect. Up next, it's toiletries. That's getting 20. I did want to add more to toiletries because I am interested in trying this new skincare, but we did not have enough for this pay. So I'm just going to slowly save up for it because it's on the pricier side. And I think I've shared this before. I'm not entirely sure, but I have PCOS. So I suffer from, I can never pronounce it correctly, cis acne. I can't pronounce it, like it's just too hard. Cystic. Anyway, if you want to look it up, that's what I have. So I am always on the hunt to try and get like the best acne treatment for my skin, and I'm really trying to get in my skin era and make it better. It's far better than what it was, but it's still not to my, perfection. So yeah, I'm trying to save up and try some new things, but that of course costs money. But if you have PCOS or you know somebody that has it and have some remedies or some things that works out, let me know down in the comments below and I would love to read up on that. So now within toiletries, I have 20, 40, 60, 85. So $85 for that. Next is clothing. Clothing is getting 20. So adding 20, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. So $85 for clothing. Next is eating out. That is getting 30, 20, and a 10. My cousin and I, because that's who I'm going to the concert with, we will definitely be eating out because I'm driving about 2 hours away from where I am. So we love to eat. So we will definitely be eating food. And now, I have some singles. So let me take out my singles first. And now within eating out, we have 20, 40, 50. So $50 for that. All right, but as for my cash dividers, that is all I have. I'll go ahead and add this to my wallet. And they are ready for me to spend. Here we have our dollars, so let's go ahead and count. So we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6, that is great. Grabbing our jar, we can go ahead and add to that. Beautiful. All right, so there is that. And then right after my dollar jar, of course, we have the coins. It's the same concept. I believe I have some dollar coins in here because when I went to visit my best friend, we went to New York and we had to catch the metro. Yeah, I have quite a few dollar coins. And they give you dollar coins back for change. So that will be fun to count at the end of the year. All right, so there we go. And now let's get into my binder. All right, up first it is annual payments. That's getting $40, so I will add 40 for that. Adding that now puts annual payments with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. $190 for annual payments. Up next, it's car maintenance. That's getting 20. Adding 20. We have a placeholder for $1,000. This just means $1,000 is in the bank. And then in actual cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So that's $1,134 in total for car maintenance. All right, after that, it is car insurance, getting $35. So here is our 35. Adding to our envelope, we now have a total of 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. All right, so $300 for car insurance. It's every 6 months, but I'm drawing a blank as to what month it is, but we must be creeping close to it because my car insurance, I think I'm saving between $400 to $500 because I'm expecting them to raise the price like they always do. All right, after car insurance, we have Christmas. Christmas is getting $20. So adding $20 to this. If you guys been keeping up, I did have leftover money for Christmas because I did not see my best friend on Christmas. So I was supposed to get her a Christmas gift when I saw her like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, we decided we have everything that we need. We just like each other's company. So we just skipped past Christmas. So I'll just keep the money here and let it roll over to what we have. But yeah, we are just happy to have one another. So we didn't need to exchange gifts. And plus we were so late anyway, it was like, what's the point? All right, so now in Christmas we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. $280 within Christmas. All right, next it is gifts. Gifts is getting $10 and gifts got depleted, or not depleted, but it got reduced because it was my dad's birthday. And I used some of the gift money for that. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And I believe the next holiday is it Mother's Day? I don't know. I feel like it's one of the parent holidays is the next thing that I'm probably saving up for. All right, after gifts, we have household that is getting $10 as well. So adding 10, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5. So $205 for household. Next is medical, getting $5. And you guys do not yell at me. I know all of you guys told me to book my appointments for my checkups. And I did, guys, I promise. I was looking, but I could not find like a doctor based off of the reviews that I'm comfortable with. Because as you guys know, I just moved to the state. So I'm taking these reviews seriously. And I also like check out the area on Google Maps before I like go visit places. And I wasn't feeling any of the areas that they were suggesting that takes my insurance. So we are still on the hunt for these appointments. We just have not booked them yet, but I am still looking. So medical now has $500 in the bank. That is another placeholder. And then in cash, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So $530 for medical. Next is travel. Travel getting $140. So that is what we have here. Adding that now puts the envelope with 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430. So $430 is now in travel. I still did not book my ticket for my class reunion because I'm waiting on my best friend. So blame her, but I'm not gonna pay my ticket until I know for sure she's going because I'm not gonna go without her. So yeah, I have the money ready. We're just waiting on her. So after travel, last is emergency fund. That's getting $250. So we have 100, 250. Looking at our emergency fund, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. So $4,500 worth of placeholders. So that is in the bank. And then adding the cash, that's 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So that is a total of $5,000 now that we have for our emergency fund. That is so exciting. So I will deposit that money at the end of the month and then replace that with a placeholder. So now we will have $5,000. That is insane to say out loud. Like, I never would have thought. But yes, exciting to see that fund come to a close. But as for my cash envelopes, that is everything. So that will complete the stuffing. All right, everyone. So as always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and watching this video. Definitely let me know down in the comments your thoughts. And if you are enjoying this type of content still, give the video a thumbs up because that really helps and supports. And subscribe if you haven't. I hope you all have a good weekend. I am excited for mine, if you cannot tell. But as for today, that's all I have. And I will catch you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.